Halo Marsha.
Bu Desi, you are still in mute.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Pak Danta.
Tes. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you, Pak.
Bu Desi, can you hear my voice?
Yes, clearly.
I think I'm going to restart my laptop because I cannot hear.
Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, hi, Marcia. Yes, I can hear you clearly. So,
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh,
I can't hear you.
Oh, really? I can hear you, Marcia. Bu Diana, maaf bisa dengar saya?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Hi, Marcia. Can you hear me now?
Can anybody hear me? Maybe
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can. I cannot hear you at
Oh.
all. Does anybody can hear me? Like this?
We can hear you clearly, but can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Marcia, you maybe you want to check your speaker.
Maybe send me a message. Should I start it?
Hello, Marcia. Can you hear my voice?
Okay, you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. Anybody else could open the does anyone else could open so I can check my speaker? Because there is more people talking. I can't hear anybody. Wow.
Yeah.
That's not good. Okay. Let me just do something and turn off my Bluetooth.
Can anybody else speak so I can just check? Because I turned off my Bluetooth and it changed.
Oh, okay.
I can hear now. That was the problem. Sorry, I had my Bluetooth connected to my phone and I'm not using the phone, so it might be somewhere else.
Actually, we can hear you louder now.
Excellent. That's really
great. Okay, great. So Marcia, before we start, we want to have an excuse for you because we want to explain a little bit about the competition. We are already in the third week of the program and we're going to have the competition really soon. So maybe 10 minutes for the brief introduction to the participants before you start.
Sure.
Great, thank you very much. So I would like to open this officially. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone, and good morning, good evening, everywhere you are. We meet again in the fourth week of our program. So this already been our fourth master class, and we are getting really closer to the competition. So I would like to invite Pak Danta as the chairman of the program and also the competition to explain a bit about the rules of the competition and how we're going to do the competition. So Pak Danta, please, you have 10 minutes for that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Miss Desi. Thank you, Miss Marsha. Yeah. So I'm going to start to present all important information that you need to join this competition. Okay. Okay, can you see my slide?
Yes, yes.
Wait. I don't know what happened. No. Where is it? Okay. Okay. So you can see in the slide, yeah, the stages that you will join for this competition. Okay. First, you have to submit the pitch deck and short video to the committee, and then in the first phase, yeah, there will be an evaluation by a group of jury, and then the jury will select the potential winners to present in front of them, and then they will select the best 6 team. Okay, and then the best 6 teams will present in front of the grand jury, and then finally the final announcement in the phase 2. Okay, so there will be 4 groups of jury, and each group consists of 3 experts or assessors. Okay, and each group will evaluate 30 up to 35 teams. Yeah, and each group of jury will select and invite only 10 teams to present. Okay, so in overall, in total, there will be 40 teams selected. So your chance is, 1 to 3 teams. Yeah. Okay, so among 30 up to 35 teams, 10 teams will be selected. Okay, so out of 40 teams who will be presenting in front of the jury, and then there will be best 6 team to move to phase 2. Okay, in phase 2, all 6 teams will present in front of the grand jury. There will be 3 experts, okay, including Paula Mills, the director of Academy of Entrepreneurs, and then they will select the best idea, the best pitch deck, the best video presentation, and the best of the best. Okay. Okay. Here's the judging criteria. Okay. So in overall, yeah, the jury will assess your business idea in terms of the originality, how you can clearly identify problems and solutions, whether your business idea potentially can generate revenues and have good profitability. Okay, whether your business is feasible, your business idea is feasible in terms of operationalization. Yeah, it has a good potential to scale up and growth. Okay, it has potential impact on social issues, or has potential impact on in the environment. Okay, the jury will also evaluate your pitch deck. Yeah, but there will be only 4 aspects. Yeah, how you present value proposition canvas, how you present lead model canvas, how you present market analysis, and how you present the team profile. Okay, please, for the participants, we expect you to understand the percentage of the percentage of valuation. Yeah, because some aspect has a high percentage in terms of valuation. Okay, it means that you are expected to strengthening in some areas, and probably yeah, you have less effort in other issues, in other aspects. Okay, in terms of video presentation, there will be only two aspects for evaluation: how you can clear message, how can you deliver message clearly, and the jury will assess the creativity of your video presentation. Okay. This is the time schedule for the competition. You are expected to submit the pitch deck and video by October 1, 2021 at 11:59 p.m. at the latest Jakarta time. Okay, all the time is Jakarta time. Okay, evaluation of pitch deck and video will be on October 3 and 5, up to 5. And then October 6th, there will be an announcement of the best 40 teams for presentation. Okay, announcement will be made in Instagram and Twitter. Okay, presentation phase 1 will be on October 8 and 9, starting 7 p.m. Jakarta time at night. Okay, and then after that, announcements of the best 6 will be on October 10. Okay, there will be a briefing for the finalists, the best 16, on October 11, and then they will present in front of the grand jury on October 12. Okay. Okay, regarding the pitch deck and video, all must be made in English. Okay. There is the pitch deck template already in Academy of Entrepreneurs platform. You can download from that. Yeah. For the video, you can make in any format. You can make the video in any format. Maximum only 2 minutes duration. Okay. Do not, okay, 2 minutes maximum. Okay. Do not exceed 2 minutes, even only 1 second. Okay. So the content would be you define the problem and then explain the solution. Yeah. Explain how your product or your service or your idea can solve the problem, and then explain your value proposition, the revenue streams, and then introduce your team in the video. Okay, so it's a very short video. You have to, you know, maximize, yeah, the time, only 2 minutes, yeah, to explain all 5 aspects. Okay, so we have about 12 criteria of winner, yeah, including best potential impact on social issue, best potential impact on the environment, best collaboration team, best business model, best innovation, best digital business concept, best non-digital business concept, best potential growth and scale up. Okay, please be informed, yeah, that this is a competition of a team. Yeah, it should be a team consisting of 3 students. They should be they must be active students, and only 4 bachelor students. So we apologize if some students master program already joining this program. You cannot join the competition, but you can enjoy the courses. Yeah, you can enjoy the online courses. Okay. So I think that's all, Miss Daisy. We will send this PowerPoint slide to all participants through Telegram, right?
Okay, thank you very much, Padanta. But sorry, one question. We have a question from Christy Young. How about a diploma? because maybe we have some participants from Malaysia and they have different types of levels in educations, like diploma before bachelor, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Okay. Our consideration is that we don't allow the master program students to join this competition because we want to maintain that level of fairness in the competition. Okay. But regarding the diploma, I think we need to discuss internally, and then we will make a decision. Yeah.
Okay, okay, sure.
Okay. Okay.
Christy, I hope this answers your questions. Like maybe not all, but we will inform you all soon.
Yeah. Please stay in touch in the Telegram. Yeah. We will let you know.
Great.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Padanta, and I hope everyone is fully aware. And please prepare your team. Consists of 3 students, and you will have to submit that before October 1st midnight. Actually, it's midnight. So we want to have your pitch deck, and if you are eligible for the presentation, you can send us the video. So that will be it, and we will have Marcia now. Sorry for waiting, and thank you very much for waiting, Marcia.
It's all good. Hello,
Okay.
everybody. It's my pleasure to be here and be able to share with you a lot of experience that I have being a digital entrepreneur and doing successfully. So I'm here to share lots of great things with you. If you want to become an influencer or entrepreneur on a digital world. So here I am to help you, okay? I'm gonna start straight away with the presentation. So we have lots to talk about. We have quite a long session, but there is a lot of content that I wanna share with you. So here we go. Hey, how to become an influencer, getting all these likes and comments and followers is very good. But firstly, I'd like to present to you this difference between what is an influencer and what is a digital entrepreneur. So influencer, as you know, is just an individual who has the power to influence and affect the people to take decisions, making purchases, or somebody that has authority with knowledge to give positions, that position yourself to effectively teaching and helping people or inspire people to do something good. But when we become a social influence, that means we are publicly online on social media to establishing your credibility so you can actually influence people to do the things that you believe, that you think that is good for them. And that included things that we can teach people from our authority or knowledge, or also in create an influence for them to buy products. Oh, my apologies. So the difference here with a digital entrepreneur is that is a person that before become an influencer, they decided to set up online business. And that's the difference that I find very clearly here. A lot of people started by being an influencer, by opening your accounts on social media, looking for a lot of followers, trying to create content to bring them to like you and like your content, but they don't have anything to sell. They are doing this more for the vanity, if you know what I mean. So there are a lot of this that happened in the past. However, everybody have realized that the social media is one of the most, if not the most powerful tool today to sell products and to use this for companies. And therefore, the idea when you decide to create a business online is that you first created your business and after you become an influencer. Does that make sense? In the past, people want to be famous and having lots of followers and getting likes and comments. And at the end of the day, they became a slave of those things and they didn't have anything to sell and make money, and they became totally dependable of sponsors and companies that sponsor them to pay any amount of money for them to talk about their products. The difference when you decided to become an entrepreneur is that you first create your own product. In my case, I created an info product, which we're going to talk about very soon. But when you decided to become a digital entrepreneur, it's not exactly a startups that receive incubator, angels, and series of funding, okay? The digital entrepreneur, where did it go? The digital entrepreneur is just somebody normal like you and me that maybe not have any money to start a business, but can create a way to make money by a business idea. And you can do this work through your phone or your laptop and using your social platforms. They are free as well. So we can create a business as a small or large online business, just leverage the power of internet by not depending only on companies to invest on you or investing on your idea. You actually can become a digital entrepreneur by using your own sources of content, and I'm going to show you slowly how. So now I want to ask you what kind of influencer you want to be, because this one here, the social media influencer, is the old-fashionable way of being an influencer that companies pay you to be pretty in photos or to take beautiful photos of travel and all of that. And this is all good as well. You can make money through that way. However, you're never going to feel totally free as an entrepreneur. I've been through this road that I used to be a social media influencer and always waiting on a next contract for somebody to pay me some money so I could have a sponsor. So the social media influencer, it cuts off your heart of an entrepreneur. When you actually go to this path, which is a digital entrepreneur, you actually started to be more free because you realize that you have your own product and you can sell it and you don't have to be held captive of sponsors, okay? So that's why now I have a question here for you, because at the beginning, if you are just about to start something, you need to choose which one you want to start with. If you wanted to start by being an influencer, paid by sponsors and looking for contracts all the time, or you prefer to be a digital entrepreneur that you hold your future, you have your idea, and through your idea, you create your own products and produce them online and on social media. Okay, any questions up to here? Let me hear some comments from you. I like to be very interactive because I'm a social media person. So if you want to keep sending me any information here through the comments, I like to read them. Okay, for example, this question so far, what do you think is more attractive for you? There is no right and wrong. I can tell by my own experience, I know which one will be the most favorable for anybody to not waste too much time. But I'm wondering which way you would go if you have to choose it today. I can't see the comments. Let me try to find here. How do I get it? Here we go. Let me see if there is any comment. Okay, Dure say digital entrepreneur. That's good. I always gonna say this is good because this is the path that I like the best. Okay, very good. So Is it possible to be both? Yes, it is. Okay, you can be both. However, there is a better way to start it to be an influencer, to become an influencer. So the best thing that I know by my experience is for you to start it as a digital entrepreneur. And then once you become established with all your products and you're selling and you have your own crowd following you, you have followers, you have your income coming from selling your own products, then other companies are going to chase you. They're going to be interested in you. They're going to realize that you actually can sell things online and can making a living out of it. So what they do, they started to contact you. In this case, you become them a social media influencer who will bring extra income to your social media platforms and work. Okay, so you can be both, but I think the best way for all of us who are entrepreneurs and love to expand your ideas and create business to make money, that you started with the digital business first, the digital entrepreneur business, okay? So how are we going to start this? Let's start straight away. First thing you have to have in mind is that you need to create your own product, okay? And then you think, that's not the only idea. There are many ideas, okay? The first thing that is good is when you create an info product. Can you please put it here on the comments? Do you know what is an info product is? If you can put yes or no, or so I can help you. Everybody's very quiet. I thought I'm going to have some, a lot of you will be talking to me here. I like the interaction. If you don't like to interact, that's okay, but it's very good for you. So info product, it means that you create your own product of knowledge. This is what I do right now. I have a lot of knowledge on how you can become a successful migrant in Australia. I've been living in Australia since 1998, and I understand a lot about the laws, the migration, about the courses, and especially about careers in Australia. So what happened? I decided to create a video product with a session with about 70 video classes where people can purchase, right? That's right. For example, like a coaching master class is very good. That's what I did. So I created my own info product, which it's over 100 lessons where I teach people how to make their own LinkedIn on Australian culture. I created how to create your CV, how to answer your questions on interviews, how to get a job in Australia, and how to create a path that will lead into you become an Australian legally here. So with that knowledge, I package it all into a course, an online course. And this online course is a mentoring program. So I am a career mentor for people that wanted to become an Australian, foreigners that want to do this. And look at the beauty of this. I created this product out of absolutely nothing. All I had was knowledge. I didn't need money. I needed my phone to record. Of course, I didn't use my phone because I had a camera. But if I didn't have a camera, I could create this whole program over my phone using a nice microphone, putting a good editing. I learned how to edit my content on YouTube for free. And I use a platform to host my info product, which is also for for free. No, they earn through commission. So if I sell, they charge me. If I don't sell, they don't charge me. And what happened with this info product, my courses online, they are unlimited to sell. I only have to record it once and I can sell thousands. So the power of escalation is to escalate this business sales. It's massive, massive. I don't need to deal with stock. I don't need to have investment. I don't need to do much. I just have to invest my best knowledge. And of course, you cannot do an online course if you are not a great expert on something, right? So I guess most of you are very young. You can become extremely knowledgeable in something, and you can also create your own online course, and you don't need much to create it and to sell it. Okay, so this is this part, info product. The other way you can, of course, sell a lot of your own products is physical products. Anything you want, from makeup to fitness things to fashion. You can actually, there are many ways that you don't need to hold your own stock. You can create your own account at Amazon, choose the products that you use. If I use this earring and people love this earring, my followers start to say, oh, I love these earrings. Well, just look at the link below, you can buy right now. So this is another way you can create it, things that you wear every day, that your followers love what you wear, or love the exercise you do, or love glasses, whatever it is, and you can create your own shop at Amazon with zero charge. You just go choose some products, become one of the resellers, and started to sell also online. And the other one is services. For example, you can do a lot of mentoring programs, even like I'm doing right now. You can sell 5 master classes to your followers. They pay you through PayPal. You could do that too. And you serve them on these 5 master classes, something that you are very good at, and you can teach them on how to do in 5 or 10 classes. And of course, this is just the simple examples, but there are so many ideas that you can do through social media by becoming an influencer. And if you decide these new ideas before become big online on social media platforms, you become very powerful in sell things. So the first thing you have to do is, of course, find your niche. Like my niche is, I look for Brazilians who would love to become Australians through their career. So I make my whole content inside my YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. All of them, all I talk about is about my products, about what I know. I don't mix it. I don't talk about fashion. I don't talk about motherhood. I don't talk about anything else, because I need to make sure I provide to my audience what they need to hear. So when they need to go further down with me, I can provide them my services. Okay, so you need to find a niche. And it's really important that if you love architecture, dentistry, gardening, if you like to talk about entrepreneurialism, if you like finances, inspirational topics, if you like to talk about your religious or history, whatever it is, you can turn your business from your passions, also from the desire that you have to share a message with the world. Okay. Here we go. One of the most important things for you to be successful is to be yourself. You need to be very authentic. For example, I am a very extroverted person. I speak loud. I'm very how you say, really joyful person. So even if I teach serious things, I do teach about migration, I teach about LinkedIn, how to get a job, but my personality is not serious. I don't have a personality of a person that is very formal. No, I'm quite informal, actually. And that's okay. And it's really important that you like the way you are. You should not change who you are to become an influencer, because you are unique and you need to be comfortable with yourself, because only that way you can actually show your authority. If you are a person that constantly are judging yourself, I should talk a bit quietly, or I should be more formal, or I should be better dressed, or, if you are constantly worrying about this, you're gonna missing out to become a powerful influencer. A powerful influencer is a person that is very comfortable with your own skin. You're comfortable on who you are, and you really believe in your passion. Look at Paula, for example. You have seen Paula here. She's my friend. She's extremely vibrant, extroverted, and absolutely passionate about entrepreneurialism. She doesn't care how much she moves her arms, how close she gets to the camera, and what she has to do it. And she is a CEO of an amazing company that it is exploding around the world, right? Because she is herself. She is authentic. She is powerful because she's happy to be who she is. And this is very important for you. When you can express yourself naturally, when you can express yourself in a way that you really are, a lot of people are going to love you. They're going to see that you are unique, that you are not trying hard. You're not trying to be somebody else, and you're not trying to fit into what everybody wants to see. I actually want to tell you something very interesting. First time I opened my YouTube channel, I was 43 years old, and that was in 2015. At that time, only people around 20 and 25 years old were on a YouTube. You wouldn't see anybody more than 25 years old on a YouTube being successful. And I decided, I have a message. I have so much knowledge. The reason that I am 43 is because I have lived enough to teach a lot of young people my knowledge. So I'm not going to accept to stop my dream because of my age. So I don't know what would be something that can stop you to do what you want to do, but I wanted to tell you, you are made perfectly to do what you need to do. So this doesn't matter your age, your race, where you come from, the language you speak, nothing that matters. You just have to be yourself, accept who you are, and go for it, okay? So another thing that I want to say to you is that if you don't want to have your face exposed and your life exposed online, there are other options for you to work successfully as a digital entrepreneur. Okay, that goes a little bit out of the theme of the subject here, because here we are trying to find out how we can become an influencer, but you can become an influencer as well without showing your face, without presenting your life online. Because I know there are so many entrepreneurs here that could be great digital entrepreneurs, but has this big obstacle in front of you thinking, I don't want to be in front of the cameras. I don't want to expose my life, but I want to be a digital entrepreneur. So let me show you a few options that they are there where you can do very well. by not exposing yourself and your life online. All right, so this is some of them, 5 of them that you need to be exposed. Okay, so let's find out first those who needs to be exposed. All the influencers that wants to be sponsored, yes. There are some ways that you can do without it, but it's very hard. Experts of info product, which means me. That's my example. I am an expert about a course online, so I need to be exposed because I'm the teacher, I'm the mentor of my own course. If you are content creator on a YouTube, which I am as well, you also have to expose yourself online. If you're a public speaker or a book writer or an author, you're gonna have to expose. However, these are some of the jobs you can do of being influencers or digital entrepreneurs that you earn a lot of money and you don't need to be exposed online. First, a launch strategy or a co-producer of an online course. For example, I am the expert and the mentor of my own online course, but I couldn't do on my own. After a while, I grew up and I grew so much and I had so many followers that I had to have people helping me. So I found one co-producer or a launch strategist who is actually my partner now. Nobody knows who she is, but she does half of my job, a lot of my work she does. She earns commission from my sales and she earns good commission. So she is earning a lot of money and she doesn't have to be in front of that. And she is also an influencer because she's helping me and supporting me to do my job better while she does jobs that I don't want to do it. Okay. Next one, copywriter. This is an amazing work that all of us need is copywriters to make great content for us. And they earn also a lot of money. They don't need to show their face. Social media assistants. I have two because I have 2 big social media areas. So you can work we can work as a social media assistant. And what do? You usually work creating posts. You have to be a good designer. You have to listen to me a lot to create written posts based on my lives, on my videos. And then by creating these statics or designer posts, I don't need to multiply my content. So social media assistants, basically, they multiply my content. There was a big one, 2 hours, 1 hour of live. They can transform those lives in mini videos or mini written posts and post for me, and they look after all the postages of the content. These people earn good money. Then we have e-commerce business. I'm sure you know very well about e-commerce business. Drop shipping, it's a very good business for digital entrepreneurs. Designer, if you want to be a designer only for people that does courses online, you'll be busy all year round. And also people who are specialists in paid ad campaign because they earn through commission as well. Today, paid ad campaigns are the main power behind social media. If you want to be an influencer and if you're not investing in paid ad campaign, it's very hard today for you to sell your product. Okay, so now I'm gonna need you to talk a little bit with me because it's time to write down some ideas. Okay, what talents you can share with the world? Are these products, info products or services that you have some idea? Let me stop to sharing here for the moment. And let me see if I can see your faces. Can we talk a little bit here? Did you come up with any ideas while I was talking? Did you think about something? For example, did you think, wow, I never thought about creating an online course that I can actually teach you some of my expertise? For example, some of you may be very good in video editing. Wow, I can be an influencer and create my own online course to teach people how to edit videos online. I can create cakes. I'm a great baker. I can create my own online course on how to make the best cakes at home, or the best wedding cakes, or the best cupcakes. You can be very good in one niche and develop your own product, develop your own online course without needing to invest so much money to start from zero. Okay. Everybody's very quiet. Does anybody want to say something?
Well, I'm sure some of them has already have ideas in their mind. So please, everyone, if you have some ideas to share, you can just turn on your microphone.
Yeah, you can turn it on your microphone, or you can write down here. Are you understanding me well? Because I have a Brazilian accent when I speak English. I hope you're all understanding me. Am I clear, Desi?
Well, you are. For me, you are.
Good. Okay, I think everybody's a little bit shy to share some ideas. The idea is that you think about a niche. You need to think a niche. Look at me. I had this idea of why so many people constantly calling me and asking me to give them advice about come to Australia. I'm like, well, I should become an advisor, a counselor, you know, and I should charge for that because they're taking so much of my time. They want to know what type of visas and what courses they should do, and could they get a job when they arrive in Australia? What kind of visa they should take? And I was like, I know all these answers. Maybe I should start to post it for free. So I started by opening a YouTube channel and post the videos for free. Just giving an example. And every time somebody was calling me from Brazil saying, how do I get to Australia? I was like, go to my YouTube channel. It's all in there. But after a while, they realized that my information on YouTube wasn't enough. They want to talk to me. And I was like, well, if people want to talk to me, they're going to have to pay for that, because that means I have to stop to run my own business to help people, right? And as much as I love help people, and I still give a lot of content for free, and this is one of the secrets to sell online content, is you need to give a lot of content for free. And when I started to do that, I doubled the number of followers. Look how interesting. When I was giving only for free, I wasn't growing as fast. From the moment that I took a decision to open a course and people had to pay, I doubled the numbers of followers in 6 months. Do you know why? Because they saw me as an authority. They realized, wow, she is an authority. Look how she talks. She knows what she's saying. And now I have hundreds of students, and my courses are not cheap. I sell quite a high price. It's a high price for Brazilians, and they pay. They pay because when they buy my course, they save thousands and thousands of dollars by not doing mistakes in Australia. Who doesn't want that, right? If you can pay somebody to mentor you to avoid losing money and time, you would pay somebody to help you, right? And then you understand the path to get into your career, the path to be an entrepreneur in Australia. So that's why A courses online is a great way for you to think as a digital entrepreneur if you don't have any money to start a business. If you don't have any money and think, I want to run a business, I like the social platforms, I like to be on Instagram, I like to post my knowledge, then you actually have what it takes to become a digital entrepreneur within the online courses. Okay, so let me go back to my presentation and we continue from there. So let's do something very important for you to become influencer or a digital entrepreneur. You need to have a profile checklist. Let's do a profile checklist. You need to present yourself as a professional. And how you do this, you need to make sure you brand yourself very well. First thing you have to do is these 4 steps. You always need to make it very clear who you are in all your social media. If you are on YouTube, if you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook, it needs to have 1 paragraph saying who you are, what you do, and where you do it. And then you have to have a CTA, call to action, with a link. So that's why it's so important to be an influencer. You like yourself, you know who you are, and you're going to do things that way, right? So how we started this, let's do it into seeing a practice. First thing, your profile photo is the first impression that people look at and go, ooh, that was not good. Oh, wow, this is good. I like this photo. So you need to create a really good photo for your profile. Can you see the size of the face in here? It has to be like that. A lot of people put photos of us very far away, you know, very small, very dark. Then you can't even recognize you. So this is not good. Your photo on Instagram and on YouTube channel needs to be like this. So people can really recognize you when they see, because the round is way too small. Especially if you put a very simple background to make even more clear who you are. Second thing, your username. I know we are talking about simple things, but who are those who have a username that has underscore, you know, exclamation mark? All of these, they're so complicated. If somebody comes to you and say, what is your Instagram? Oh, it's underscore Marcia, double T, you know, is not good. You have to have a very clear. So you need to make simple your brand name. Your name is your brand, okay? So do not use underscore, do not use dashes, do not use numbers. Don't use anything like that the people has to change the dashboard or the keyboard of their phone to try to find you. Get it? Also, if you want to be a influencer or a business, a digital entrepreneur, you cannot have funny names, except if you work with funny things. Like, you know how people put nicknames like Marcia Cat _2. So like, oh, that's your business name, username? That's not very good. Or business name that's very long. No. Everything that is complicated, you are making yourself be harder to find on social media. That's what I just said. Basically, everything that complicates, you need to eliminate it, okay? So let's say you tell me, oh, Marcia, but my name, somebody already took. That's okay. You can do something like Nike. See here, Nike official. You can put marcia.com. Then it's easy. You know what I mean? But you're not going to put a dash 2003, 1998 when you were born, nothing like that. Or you use at Marcia Official, at Nike Official. You need to think about those names to make sure you look like you are business and you are not a joke. And okay, let's develop a little bit on this part. This part is extremely, extremely important. The description of you, the description of what you do. So you have to make it very clear in one phrase. In one phrase, you need to make very clear what you do. Second phrase, very simple. You need to say what transformation you bring to that person, to your follower. Because as soon the people get into your profile, they look at your photo, they're gonna say, what does she do? You have to have in there. I'm gonna go quick here to show my profile. Look at here, this is my profile. It is in Portuguese, I'm sorry. Why is it Portuguese? Because I live in a, because why is it Portuguese? You live in Australia. Yes, I live in Australia, but the people who follow me are Brazilians. So I'm gonna speak the way they like to hear. I'm not gonna speak in English and they are not gonna follow me, right? So look, this is one phrase I put here. This phrase is what transformation I bring to them. Let me show you what I did. I wrote here, I transform Brazilians in successful migrants. Okay, so let's say you are thinking to come to Australia and you find an Indonesian person who lives here more than 20 years, and you get into the profile and they say, I transform Indonesians and successful migrants in Australia. Do you like that? Can you at least shake your face? Say yes or no? So as soon as I put a phrase like that, they look at it and think, oh, I need you this moment because I want to go to Australia and I don't want to be a loser in there. I want to go to Australia and be successful. She's saying she transforms. And I do. I'm not lying, okay? I'm not lying. With all my knowledge, when they buy my course, I help them so much that it's nearly impossible they don't get a good job in Australia and get the right visas and become successful here. I believe in that. And I've been doing that for 1 year only. And I'm so successful. I'm so happy. So look how interesting. You need to tell in one sentence, what do you transform in people's life? If you are selling a course online, if you are selling a pill, let's say you sell vitamin C pills online, okay? What would you write there? You have to say something very clever too. You have to say, my vitamins bring health to whatever. Sorry, I'm not very creative right now. It's not very easy, okay? It's not very easy to have one phrase that can say what or how you're going to change people's life, why they have to follow you, why they have to click on a button, subscribe. What are you bringing to them? This has to be said on your Instagram and on your YouTube and on your Facebook, okay? The second line, I say, what do I do? The first line, I said, what transformation I bring to my followers. And the second line, I say what I do. Look what I do. I say to them, I talk about career, migration, and how to change your life. That's what I teach. I teach them how to change their lives. If they want to leave their country to have a better life here, I can teach that for them. Right below, where there is a symbol of a diamond there, it is my free classes. So I'm inviting them to subscribe here on my link, because between the 19th of the 23rd of September, which is this Monday, they are going to have 5 online classes for free with me. And I'm going to teach them some of those secrets. And on the last day, I'm going to offer them a discount to become my students. That's how I sell. Okay. So this is how I sell my courses online. And this is, I didn't create this, this system. This is a system used by the big players and influencers and digital entrepreneurs of courses online all over the world. Everybody does the same. First thing, they give you 2, 3, sometimes 5 free classes. You watch the classes and you go, yes, I like, I'll buy, or no, I don't like it, I'm not buying, or I love it, but I don't have money, I'll buy later one day. Okay. Have you done any of these courses online? Have you done any free course online that you do 2, 3 classes and later they offer you something? Have you done that? I just say yes or no, it's fine on the comments. All right. So as you can see, this is my content. Look at here. I'm going to teach you very soon that content is basically king. What I mean, content is king. Content is what make people follow you. So I give everyday free content to them. This one say 3 things you are not going to find at the Australian beaches comparing to Brazil. This one, I talk about 5 steps on how to start a career from zero in Australia. This one I'm saying, ooh, is in 5 days, we're going to have this. In 5 days is coming my event for free. Don't miss out. In this one, I talk about how to validate your education in Australia. So all of them are related to how to become successful in Australia. This one here is my YouTube channel. Can you see them? The YouTube channel here? Or the, because in my case, I can't see properly, but this is my YouTube channel. So my YouTube channel, I do a lot of videos there. Once a week, I post videos there too. Okay, let's see other people. What do they do? So I got some random people, and we're gonna see if they do what I'm teaching you to do. So let's see master classes. Have you seen master class before? Master class, it's a company who gets very famous experts and celebrities all over the world. They create online courses like I have mine. They create them and they sell these courses online. And look what they say. What do? They have only one phrase up there. They say, masterclass is where anyone can learn from the world's best. And it's true. So look how interesting. You have to have a phrase, because if I just see this, if I just see this name in masterclass, I don't know what it is. But because they say is where anyone, look how good, they use the right words, where anyone can learn from the world's best. And they are not lying. There is only extremely famous people teaching online courses here. Next is Chef Felipe. Chef Felipe, look what he does. Made by experienced chefs. For him, it's important to say that he makes food by experienced chefs. Brazilian cuisine, and they do door delivery. That's it. I understood everything already. So this guy here, he has a team of chefs that cooks only Brazilian food, and they deliver at your door. What else I need to know? Nothing else, right? He made very clear what he is and what he does. He puts here his website where you can order and the photos of the meals and the customers happy eating. Very simple. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 phrases, very small. He said exactly what he does. So he is an influencer. No, he is a digital entrepreneur. He's a chef who doesn't sell one plate of food except through the Instagram. Isn't it amazing? Don't you think? I think it's amazing that people are cooking all day and sell all day on Instagram their food. Chefs are creating meals. Look at this guy. This person who had this idea about the master class, they simply got, absolutely was a person very influential, and say, I'm getting the most well-known people in the world to create courses online, and we're going to sell the course online on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, everywhere, and I'm going to get a cut for me, and I pay the rest for the famous people, the experts. So this guy, you don't see his face. Where is the face of the masterclass guy? Where is the face of the digital entrepreneur who had this amazing idea of getting hundreds of famous people in the world, convinced them to do a course online about the expertise, and said, I do all the work, I film, I edit, I promote, I have a cut for me and you have a cut for you. So whoever is famous there is still with the face, is the face of the product. But who is the guy masterclass? I don't know. I never have seen him. But one thing is for sure, he is a millionaire, more than millionaire. Look, they have 2.7 million followers. Their courses goes from $170 up to $1,000, depending on the course he sells. How many thousands of courses online you think he has sold and nobody have seen his face? That's amazing, isn't it? Please tell me if you find this is amazing or not. I just want to know, do you think this is good? Ah, people are talking to me now. I like that. Just say, don't you think this is amazing? You see, so, and it is on Instagram, you know, and listen, look at this opportunity. When you create an online course, as I say to you, you film only once and you can sell that video thousands and millions of times. You don't need to have an area to storage those videos. No, they are all online. So you don't need to storage? No. Do you need to have a stock? No. Do you need to set up a warehouse to keep the videos? No. How many employees you need? Or you might, if you grow a lot, you're going to have at least 3 or 4 to help you. So it's an incredible scale. Like you lose the scale of that if you start to become well-known on social media, if you start to be exposed online on the right way. And that's why I'm telling you, it's more important that you create a business idea first, and then start to create your content to then attract the crowd. And when this crowd started to follow you, this audience start to follow you, you already have a product to sell for them. You don't need to create it later. You can create something small to start with, and later you created a better one. Maybe you started by selling one online course that you go, oh, it is good, but it's not good enough. They asking me other questions. Okay, I'll film more videos. I'll film more classes, and I increase in my product. Or if you are on an e-commerce If you're on Amazon, selling products on Amazon, wow, I have sold enough of this earring. Now I want to sell a camera. Everybody's asking me what camera I use. Great. Let's now put a Canon. In my channel, I can sell a Canon as well, especially if you're a photographer. It's very important that you sell products that has to do with your content that you're putting on your social media, okay? Next, who else we have here? How do they explain themselves? Nike. How Nike tell who they are online? Look at that, spotlighting athletes and stories, right? So look how important. They also use a hashtag, Black Lives Matters, and they use another hashtag, Stop Asian Hate. How good is that? I see very clear here that Nike want to spotlight athletes. So if you wanna do sports, you have to wear the Nike products, because only athletes, they are stars using them. So they want you to feel like a star. So that's the message they want to put here. But the second message is we have values. We have values, and our values are Black Lives Matter and Stop Asian Hate. And what is this? They are totally against racism and discrimination. So Nike wants to put this up front and very strong, because they are not only selling products, they are also fighting for what they believe is very valuable. How beautiful is that? I love that. I love that, because it's even when you are a huge company, you still need to have what you do. What do you transform? So what Nike transforms in people's lives? They're fighting for people equality, for racism to be ended. And they like to people to feel like they are a star when they are wearing their shoes, okay? Last one here is a woman who does cakes. Look at that. But she doesn't do normal cakes. She decided to use only one phrase, and she says, making edible that you can eat, edible art comes to life. How beautiful is that? She says making edible art comes to life. So her message is, every cake I make is an art, and you can eat my art. How nice is that? I loved that she wants to make sure people see her cake as an art, because she designs, she draws on the cakes. And look at how good is that? She has only 47,000 followers. But you don't need to have millions to make money. I know this woman personally, and she's rich because the way she positioned herself online, she had a great idea of selling cakes, her arts online, and she said, you can eat my art. Isn't nice? Who likes these ideas? Are you getting inspired, guys? Just write here on the comments, yes or no, please, okay? So now we need to talk about content. There is no way you can become a digital entrepreneur or a influencer if you are not able to create a lot of content all the time, every day online, every day. Yes. Today I posted 3 contents for free. Yesterday I posted 2, but normally I post 1 to 2 posts every day. And that's the way influencers do well. I also get on the stories every day. I answer my public every day. So you need to see if you are able and you have a sound mind to go through all of this. So content to work well, okay, cannot be also any content. Unfortunately, I cannot just take a photo, put a nice filter and put in there on my profile. It does not work there anymore on Instagram or on a YouTube. Or you give good content or you cannot become an influencer or you cannot become a digital entrepreneur. You need to give good content and every day online, okay? So content has to be educational, entertaining, or inspirational, all of them together, or one on another, or every day you do a different one. But if they don't give this to people, they don't follow you. People only follow you if they feel that they are learning something from you, or if your life is inspiring, or if they are laughing every day because you are entertaining, you are fun, or you post amazing ideas about things, about food, about recipes, about other parts of the world, about Indonesia. I have been to Bali a few times, and my videos about Bali, when I went there, I cover many places. It's so many views, thousands and thousands of views, because people love Bali. A lot of Brazilians dream to go to Bali one day. Okay, so how this content has to be? This content has to have a focus on the solution you provide and not on the product. Look how interesting is that. When you are posting something, you should not post in making people buy your product. No. You need to post something that's going to create a solution to your followers. So every day they go to your Instagram or to your YouTube and you teach them something new. So what happens is they started to get the trigger of reciprocity. They think, wow, Marcia every day teaches me something, and now she's selling a course. I want to buy. I want to buy because she has told me so many things. Imagine if I buy her course, she can teach me even more. So look at how interesting is this, that the more free content you give, the more followers you have, and the more you sell. The less you give good content for free, the less people follow you and the less people buy from you. So it's really important to focus in giving good content that brings a solution or answers for your followers. So once you decided to open your cart to sell something, they want to buy because they feel the feeling of reciprocity. Do you know what reciprocity is? Reciprocity. Oh, I type in the wrong spot. Reciprocity. Okay, very important. Okay, the next thing, it needs to be constant. As I say to you, must be regular. Minimum one post a day to become an influencer or a digital entrepreneur. One post per day, minimum. If you do less than that, people won't follow you. They need to have the desire when they wake up, get the phone and go, oh, let me see what Marcia posted for me today. This is the feeling you need to give to the people that are following you. All right. Shareable. Shareable, it's the best thing ever. If you're creating a post that you think, if I see this post, I must share with my friends. This is the best type of content you can do to multiply your numbers of followers, and eventually they become your customers. How? Making contents that are shareable. Sometimes they need to be inspirational. Sometimes can be funny video. Sometimes can be something that has a very good teaching lesson in there, something really educational. The person go, oh my God, I need to tell all my friends about this. And they start to grab your post and sharing, okay? It's easy to make shareable posts. No, it's not easy. But if you get one of your posts and you see that many people share, no, stop. You try to make another one similar. You need to keep going on that flow, on the momentum of doing one good post. Well, people like when I spoke about that. Maybe I can speak more about this. So that's how you started to learn on how to be moving and make it the content that your crowd, your followers are actually really interested in learn, okay? So on our social media, your content must be posted, can be posted in many different ways, as you can see. Now, we're gonna talk about that. You can do normal posts, you can do videos, you can do, my goodness, there's so many ways to do posts. Let me just change a little bit here because I was having trouble to see my screen. I'm trying to change the format here. Okay, this was the best. Okay. So the best thing you have to do is you need to create a calendar, because if you are running this as a business, you need to be very organized. And like me, I know what I'm going to post until 2 weeks ahead. I already plan in my head. I don't do by myself today, as you know, because I told you at the beginning of the class, I already have a team that works with me. I have 6 people who works with me now, and we work together, and they have to send me contents that I have said in lives. They created the content in different ways. They multiply my content. For example, they can get one of my videos on a YouTube. They can turn into a podcast. They can turn into breaking those contents into written mini contents. They can put in a blog. They can write down what I said in a video and making written posts. Or they can making phrases. If I said one phrase here during this class, and the girls, my social media assistants, they go, Marcia, you said that phrase. Can I use that phrase? Okay, this phrase can be another post. They can also get my entire video of 1 hour live and cut into little nuggets. We call nuggets. Nuggets is they can cut 1.5 minutes of something that I said that was so good that unfortunately people are going to have to listen to the entire live to watch. No, they cut it and they make another post from my live. Okay, so how people look at me and go, how can you create so much content every day? And I go, I have a team that works with me. So from one live that I do, 1 hour live, my team takes multiply. Their job is to multiply my content. And when they multiply, we distributed them within a calendar. So Marcia, we got your live. Is going to be on a Spotify now. The live you did. Now people that don't like watching videos, they can listen to the same message on Spotify. Great. Marcia, we found 1.5 minutes, 10 times within that live. I was able to get 10 mini videos that we call nuggets. We're gonna post that. Great. Send it to me every video you cut it. I'm gonna approve. So they only send it to me everything they're multiplying of what I did in one live, and I go through them during the week and I go, yeah, approved, approve. No, this one I didn't approve. This one I didn't like the colors. No, let's change this. No, this one throw in a garbage. This one is good. And then they put on a calendar and they posted for me. I don't even post my posts now because I am so busy creating content to my students. Remember, I have an online course. I have an online business. I'm making money. I don't have time to cut my own content. Okay. So this is how you can create a business. And then you said to me, but Marcia, you had 5 people working with you. I have now. I didn't have before. I used to cut all my videos. I used to cut my own my own podcast. I used to do my own written posts. But I start to make money. And I thought I need to invest on a few people with me. Some of them, do you know how they get money from me? They earn commissions on my sales. So they are my partners now. So now look what happened. They are influencers as well. They are also digital entrepreneurs. They are earning by how many I sell. And do you know what happened? Nobody needs to know who they are, because they are behind the scenes and they still can make a lot of money. So that's why I'm opening your mind today, that you can make money even if you don't want to be the face of online. If you find somebody that works very well and they have the online course and they need your help, you said, okay, I'm going to be your manager behind and I earn from commission. That's it. As soon as you start to earn from commission, you go, right, this is my business as well. So now all we have to do is escalate. We can escalate as big as we want because there is no stock. There is no warehouse. There is no millions of dollars involved, right? Okay. So this is the secret of how you can create so much content. And I want you to know that content is the key of you become an influencer. There is no influencer that can have followers if they don't create content every day. It doesn't exist. I know you follow some people. Do they post every day? Just shake your head so I know. Yes or no? No or yes? Yes, right. Okay. So do you think this very big influencers, like I'm not a big influencer, I'm a small one. I have 60,000 followers on Instagram, 70,000 on YouTube. I'm not considered big and I can make a lot of money. Imagine these people that reach over 100,000 followers. So don't think that you need to be huge also to make money. This is not true, okay? Are you with me? Right? You don't need to be huge. First time I start to make good money online, I had only 10,000 followers, okay? And if I know friends of mine, they started with 3,000 followers and he was selling more than me because he was smarter than me. What did he do? What did he do? He started to be influencer with a product rating. Before he get online, he already had the product. I didn't. I did the other way around. I became an influencer, giving a lot of content for free. And later I find out, well, this is taking too much of my time. I should have a product to sell. And that's why this is not wrong what I did. But if I have to start it today, I need to help you guys. You guys are younger than me. Do not start to put so much free content online if you don't have a product already for sale first. Because even every post you do should lead into them to desire what you have to sell. Every post should lead your followers to one day desire to have what you're selling, okay? Cool. Let's go to the next. So here, all the types of posts that existed are so many. I just put a few here. Photo album, those albums that flicks the photos on Instagram. Oh my God, they are on trend big time. The best forms of content you can do is always video, of course. Video and reels, especially on Instagram. Video on YouTube, reels on Instagram is the best way to get more followers. But if you're gonna post photos, post those with album, with 3 or 4. They are booming now. People love them, especially if every photo that you put a message. I do that all the time. I'm not sure if you can see if I put it here. I'm gonna open my post. Let me see if you can see it. Oh, very bad. Next. No, you can't see it. It's too bad. What a shame. I try to do here. I'll share with you here. Oops. I'll share here with you. I come out of the share. This is very important to you. That's why I'm going to share. Let me open my Instagram here. Because if you are really interested to become a social media digital content creator, you have to know about this. So I'm sharing now. Here it is. This is my Instagram. So when you click in here, you can see that there are more photos. So what I'm saying here is 3 fundamental points for you to become a successful migrant in Australia. So you click. Number 1, you need to have the right age. Number 2, your occupation must be on a skilled migration list of demand in Australia. Number 3, your English must be accordingly with your profession, the Australian needs, okay? Then number 4, there's no number 4. I say which one of those posts you have already. So some people comment here on a side. I have 2. What's the age? I have got all of them. So I create them curiosity to know if they are on a way to become a successful migrant. So as you can see, all my posts has to teach, entertain, or inspire my followers to come to Australia. But on top of that, after they learn so much for free, they think, I need to buy this course from Marcia. I learned so much. Now she's selling something. I need to buy. I want more. Okay. How they get this desire? Because of the content that I give to them every day. So this type of content we call carousel is an album. If every photo you put teaches something to the person, it's almost impossible. They don't want to go through. Okay. Of course, the ones that gives a lot of views are the reels. Let's see some of the reels that I've done. These reels here, let me see. This one, it was very good. I got 16,000 views on this one. I'll share again. Okay, so what I did on this one, I said 3 wrongdoings that you cannot get to Australia. Then I just point to the 3 points of 3 things you should not do it, otherwise you won't get to Australia. Remember I told you guys that I love dance, I'm very extroverted. See, I'm talking about migration and I'm dancing on Instagram, okay? So why this works? Because this is who I am. This is my personality. I love dance. I love being extroverted. Yes, I speak about very serious things, but my personality is not serious. So maybe this is my uniqueness, okay, as an influencer. And that's what I would like you to feel. I want you to be yourself the way you are and produce your content in a way that people enjoy, people get entertained, they are learning at the same time that they are consuming your content. This one is another one. This one is all professions need to be validated in Australia. This one is not, I didn't get many comments or many views. Did you see? It's only one photo. Look at that, very bad, 54 people. That was terrible. Why? It's not music, it's not carousel, it's not entertaining, it's not me. This is not me. My designers created this. I didn't like, but I thought, oh, that's okay, let's post it. Didn't work because it looks too serious, doesn't look like me. So people not even engaged. But as soon as I put those videos, people engage. Look, 1,300 people watched this. Because
Austrália, o que você deve fazer? Porque o primeiro passo é.
This is, look, it's 2 minutes video. This wasn't a 2 minutes video. This 2 minutes video came out of a 1 hour live. So my editor cut 2 minutes from my live and I created another content here, okay? So this is how I wanted to know how it's important for you to understand the power of know how to multiply your content so you become really interesting. I'm saying the same things on my Instagram everywhere, but in different ways. Like people love my family. So I don't post much of my family because I don't want people to be all the time want to see my kids, want to see my husband. So I post just now and then. But every time I post, I get a lot of views as well. This one, 1,600 likes because it's my family. I know I get likes to my family. I'm going to continue and post my family. No, if I keep posting my family, they're not going to buy my product because they're going to start to be very nosy. They're going to know what I ate. They're going to know where I'm going. They're going to know if where my husband works. I don't want them to be annoying me. So I post only now and then just for them to see that everything is okay, you know. All right. So let me see if anybody's writing here. Is everybody hanging there? Wow, that's good. All of you are here. I hope are you enjoying? Because I still have some more content for you. Are you enjoying? Everybody's so quiet. I need some love. All right, so let's continue here with our presentation. Where did I stop? Here. Let's go back there. Are you getting good ideas, guys? So these are all the types of the host has for live. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna put this here. Good, excellent. I'm getting some comments here. People saying yes, yes, of course. Good, good. Okay, so look, you can make boomerangs, you can make IGTV. Now you can make videos, lives, you know all of that, of course, but it's just to give an idea that sometimes you don't want to do one type of post. You create another one. There's so many other formats that you can do. After you multiply your content, remember your content is king. You need to create a calendar. Look at my calendar. Okay, so we have a calendar for feed. That's what all of you see. I have a calendar for stories. So you can be there organized if you want to run this seriously as a business. So, and I put themes as well. For example, on Monday, I want an inspirational theme. So I could put an interview. Thank you. I got getting here. Yes, I really like your presentation. I'm receiving some love here. I'm enjoying that. Okay, so look here, a single photo. So here I know it can be inspirational theme. Now, this is not my current calendar, okay? This is a sample calendar, but my calendar is more structured than that. It's even busier than that. Actually, I'm going to do something. I'm going to show my Trello. Do you know what Trello is? Have you seen this thing here? I put on the comments, Trello. I'm going to show that. Because there is the real deal, how the girls talk to me. So if you don't like to be on the face of the Instagram, you can become a personal social media assistant. And then you can let me go here. Let me share with you. And then you can become a personal assistant online, earn good money. And on top of that, that's not the one. Let me find, where is it? Share. There's so many. Where is my, there. So I'm trying to find the, let's see if this is the one. No. That's the one here. Okay, so this is my calendar. These are my social media, my partners. Look, they're all here. This is live, okay? So right now, when I finish my classes with you, we have here Monday. Monday, we're gonna talk about career and migration. Tuesday, we're gonna work, we're gonna make album on working place. Here, we're gonna have posts about cities of Australia. And then they put it here and I have to approve or not. So I go inside and I decided, yeah, I like that. See that I like, I put this sticker in there. Just gonna show an example. This one, for example, is for today, tomorrow. I haven't checked yet. When it's blue like that, it's because I haven't checked. So this is my calendar. They come here, they work, they keep putting here, and I visit this one. I read the post, I go, oh yeah, that's good. If I don't like, I edit. And then I don't even need to talk to them on a phone. What I go, this tool is unbelievable. I go here on my stickers, and then I go, yeah, approved, and I delete this one. Okay, so now she just go and she posts. I don't even talk to her. Isn't cool? I'm gonna just put the other sticker back because I need to check before approve. But basically that's how we work. And these girls charge me quite a lot of money, and it's all worth it pay, because look how many posters they created from my, I need to check this one, I need to check this one. Look how many they made this week. My work is behind, girls and guys. Look at this. I should be working now with them. This one I approved already, which is why the Australian shopping center closes so early. Okay, so that's interesting. These are all the things that I already approved, but why hasn't been posted? Look at the date. There's going to be posted on the 18th. This one will be posted on the 19th. This one will be posted on the 19th as well. So see, this is a calendar that we are creating ahead. And this job is very interesting as well. So if you don't like to work with as a social media, you can work, you can work on a backstage and helping people that are keen to be there in front of the cameras on your behalf. And be partners with them. So this is another way to do a calendar. I don't like this one anymore because the other one, as you saw, is much more attractive, right? The other one, we see live the things being created with the date, and every day, Monday, we always going to make a post about migration. Tuesday, we always going to put a post about work career. Wednesday, we always going to post about the city or one of the cities of Australia, you know, and that's how it is. So we have a theme, and then we never get tired because we constantly have things to say. Okay, now is ready to go. We are heading to the end of the class. I hope you're all hanging there and finding okay. Now that you have a profile, remember so many things we spoke about here. I hope you remember all. First thing, try to choose a career first, or product that you want to sell first. Sorry, not career. Sorry, I was talking about career before. And then firstly, have an idea, get your idea, create a product and think, how can I sell this online? Then create your social media. When you create your social media, you need to make sure your profile is good, your photo is good, your description of who you are and what you do be good. Then you start to create a content. And the content has to be inspirational, educational, or entertaining, and has to be good content. The more free content good you give, the more they want to buy from you. The content has to be also daily. And now after you learned all of this, now you are ready to grow. Okay, that's how we grow. We grow when we are organized, when you have something to sell, when we know who we are, and we don't care what other things. You have a message to give, and you decide you're going to do it, no matter where you're from, no matter if you have an accent when you speak, doesn't matter if you're old like me, doesn't matter. If you have a message, people will hear from you, okay? If you have a good product, people will buy from you. And the more the social media grow, the more people love to hear about the owners of the ideas. Do you recognize this as well? Like every time you're going to buy a product, you think, wouldn't it be nice to know who created this? How crazy the person who created this. It must be a good story to tell about this person. All right, and here, there are 8 ways, there are many more ways, okay, to grow in followers, but I put some here. Doing lives. If you do a lot of lives, you get more followers for sure. If you do collabs are when you invited somebody to do a live with you, and this person after invites you to do a live with them at their channel or at their Instagram. So that is the best way to grow online. Let's say I sell my course online about career and migration Australia. And then I meet a woman who teaches English. So I said, well, let's do a live. Let's do a collab. We call this collab. I do a live with her in my social media, and then 1 week later, or a few days later, we continue our conversation in her platforms, in her social media. So we do a collaboration of swapping followers. This is a great way to grow followers. Paid ads. I recommend this with no problems at all. I even wrote twice. Look at that. I wrote twice by accident. Maybe it wasn't an accident. Maybe it's because you need to hear how important it is to have pay ads. Pay ads bring so many followers, and you're doing nothing wrong. You're just putting there, you pay, and it's to promote your page. If people like you, they will come. And why they are so important to have a good profile when they come, a good photo, a good description. Because if you do an ad on Instagram, before people follow you, they're going to check you out, right? So if they check you out, you need to have a good photo, you need to have a good description. Otherwise, they won't press the button following. Giveaways also, when you do giveaways on your Instagram, especially, you get a lot of new followers. Shareable contents, we spoke about that. The more you are able to create shareable contents, the more you are able to grow, because people are sharing what you're posting. Polemic posts, oh, look, polemic posts get you so much stuff. I don't like them. I don't do them because I hate polemics. I want to see everybody happy. I don't want people arguing. But some influencers love polemic posts. If you like polemic posts, you can grow quite fast on Instagram, especially on the YouTube too. Like if you want to talk about abortion, racism, politics, you get a lot of followers, but you get a lot of haters. And I don't want haters. I'd rather have very little followers following me, but those followers need to like me, like my content. Okay. Next one is contract influencers to promote your page. I haven't done that yet because it's very expensive. But if you contact influencer that has 300,000 followers, you go, how much you charge to do a live with me in your channel? They can charge. I charge people to do live with me, but I charge not much because I only have 60,000 followers. But I do charge. If it's people that they are very clear, they come and say, look, we need more followers. Can I do a live with you? I said, yes. Depends, firstly, if what you talk about has everything to do with my values. If the person has, good, great. Are you able to pay for it? Because I'm not really interested. So that's when my influencer also start to make money as an influencer and not only as a digital entrepreneur. Okay. And compliment influencers. This one is really good one. Sometimes you love what this famous influencer said, and then you mention her in your stories and you tag her. Suddenly she loved what you said. She reposts you. You know what I mean? She reposts you. Then people want to know who you are. They click on your profile. Again, they get your profile. They see a good photo. They see a good description. They go, I like her. I'll follow her. So even doing compliments of influencers and tag them, if they repost, you can get lots of followers. Okay? And maintaining the followers are the most important thing here. Once you get those followers, to maintain them, always remember, your vibe make your tribe. What does it mean? It means how you speak and what you say already filters who is gonna follow you. For example, girls, they're looking for hair curlers, fashion sunglasses. They're not gonna follow me because I don't talk about that. So your talk will filter exactly which people gonna follow you to buy your product. And this is good. It's much better you have 1,000 followers that are keen to hear your message and buy your product than have 10,000 followers that come there every day just to say, oh, you're so beautiful. I love your hair. What colors is your lipstick? I don't want them. Do you know what I mean? Because they occupy me on my directs. I have to answer one by one. And they are not there because of what I'm giving, what I'm selling. They are there because they're in love with my hair or they want to copy my lipstick. So be very clear that this is a business. Don't go through the vanity. Don't get hooked by numbers. I want lots of people to follow me, to put me like. No. You need to focus in, I want people to follow me because they see that I can help them and they can buy my product. That's what we have to do, okay? And for you to keep these beautiful customers, you need to answer every comment. I do all. My social assistants, my assistants, they don't answer one direct of mine and they don't answer any comments. I do not allow them. Only I talk with my followers because I need to know how they feel. I want to know what they need. I need to know why they have doubts about things. I create content for them because I know them. So my social media assistants, they make my posts, they choose my photos, they do whatever, but they do not answer my followers. I get more than 100 messages a day. I answer one by one myself. So you have to take care of your followers, okay? And you need to continue providing regular and good content. You need to repost testimonies. A lot of them are going to compliment you. They're going to say how wonderful you are. I love your product. Thank you for the post. Taught me so many great things. You repost those testimonies and more people get to see, wow, it's not only Marcia who talks about this. Her followers constantly complimenting her for her work, for her courses. So her courses must be so good because people every day give her compliments, okay? And engaging with empathy. I really believe that empathy is one of the main things you need to have. Why you need to empathy? We need to really create something to transform lives. If you are in this business, if you want to be a digital entrepreneur or influencer only to sell, only to make money, I don't think it's the right thing. You need to have empathy. You need to think about people. I think about my followers. They save many years. They keep saving money to come to Australia. I want to do my best to make sure they will have the best experience in Australia and they invest well their money. I do not want one of my customers to feel like they lost their money and their time and their life coming here. I wanted them to come here and feel so happy that they took the right decisions and they follow my advices and they became successful. So I think it's really important that we have empathy. Are these people that buying your product? How much effort they are putting to saving the money? How much they desire to buy that from you? Are you going to have empathy and give it to them what they need? Because if you have, you're in the right path. We need to create good things to change people's life, to be nice to people. I love people. That's I'm always teaching class. I'm always online. And I think that's why this new profession that I create, this new occupation that I have as an influencer and a digital entrepreneur fitted so well for me because I love people. If you don't love people, it's better you look for doing business. They are a bit different. That's those options that I gave to you. Work on a backstage, working, selling physical products. Because if you want to be a person face to face to people every day, I hope you have empathy with people because we're going to constantly hear people with problems. Our job is to solve people's problems. That's why we create a business, to bring solutions. So bring solutions with kindness, Bring solutions with love, bring solutions with smile, bring solutions with inspiration to make people feel happy, because the world is crazy. We are the ones who need to bring joy and fun to people. Agree? Who agree with me? Well, that's it that I have for today. I hope I have helped you. Wow, there's so many messages here. Dear Mars, first of all, thank you. Thank you today, sharing knowledge. It's great inspiration for me. Understand one of successful just for example. Now I'm gonna do a print. I'm gonna do a print because it's so beautiful, these messages. Thank you. Oh,
Thank you.
so
Thank
beautiful.
you very much, Marcia. Actually, I have a lot of quotes from you in my head right now. So
good. Actually,
and in the last sentence, even you said we have to create impact for people. So we have business. We become entrepreneurs. It's not only for profit, but for people. We are here to solve people's problem. And thank you very much for allowing us seeing your kitchen, quote unquote, your Trello actually. And you said you grow when you're organized. That's a slap in my head actually. You grow when you're organized. Well, okay, thank you. So I think we still have 5 minutes because we kind of late when we started. So if anyone wants to ask to Marcia or to have some feedback or anything, you can just raise your hand, unmute yourself, show your video so we can see you.
yes, make me questions. I love to talk.
Or you can also, do we have someone here?
Hello, good afternoon. Hello,
oh,
good
yeah.
afternoon.
So it's Mr. Agung. Mr. Agung is the one who provided.
Hello, Marcia, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, thank you for today learning session. I think it was a great inspiration for me, especially on the digital media. And then I think it's a very good lesson today. Again, thank you. And I understand that one of important success factor to be a success, you mentioned about how to update the profile and then your username and description, contents, and then post it and then maintaining your followers. I'm interested here on the content. You mentioned that the content is very important. Okay, I think when you share your profile, it seems to me that you are has a good knowledge on the Australian immigration. Okay, so for example, if your audience or your follower interesting to come to Australia, and of course they will need your expert on consultation. How you are going to revert this course into US dollars or into Australian dollars? Because I think you need to pay also your people to update your system, and then you also need to earn some money from the consultation that you are going to provide to the follower. So my question actually is how you are going to refer or to value the cost that you are going to share with your followers. Thank you.
Great question. Okay, my course is very valuable. In the Brazilian money is very bad right now, and I think Indonesia is the same. Unfortunately, the dollar is so high. So I show you in reais, in real, Brazilian real. My course, the person has to pay 1,597 reais, which is about 400 Australian dollars.
Okay.
So in Australian dollars is very cheap, but my customers are in Brazil. So they pay 1,600 of their money to me. So it's very expensive for them, but they pay and they have access for 2 years. And I teach a lot of classes like this live. They get about 10 classes live and they get 100 recorded classes. And my course is already recorded. So I don't sell for one person at a time. I sell in lots. People has to buy only when I open new group of students. And usually I sell about between 100 to 150 students every time. So I open a new course every 2 months. So I can actually make, this year is my first year that hasn't been very good because of the COVID, but I sold nearly $500,000 Brazilian reais, which is about $150,000, which is not a lot of money for Australia, but it's better. It's not too bad either. I could sell more, and I will sell more as soon Australia open the borders. When Australia open the borders, then I can do more. So there is a possibility that I could sell probably 1 million reais next year. So 1 million reais would be about $350,000, and all online, you know what I mean? Like online.
Yeah.
So, and I know people, I have a friend who has 1 million followers. Every time she opens her course, she sells 3,000 courses. She makes every 2 months about $300,000 every 3 months.
Oh, that's big amount of money, though.
Big money on a course that is already recorded.
Yeah.
There is a course that there is no, storage, no money invested. It's there, it's ready. We already filmed. You know what I mean? It's a good market, but of course she has a lot of employees. The more customers you have, you need to keep increasing the amount of people to help. But even though is for 3,000 students, she needs around 22 employees. That's not much, I think.
Do you experience to have a course like this, immigration expert for Indonesian people?
No, I don't. No, because I don't have the desire to do in English, because it's a lot of work to record my whole course again, right? But there are a lot of, I think there are few migration agents specialized in Indonesia, Philippines, and Vietnam, I think, and they're very good. They're very good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Or maybe anyone is inspired to be a consultant for foreigners to come to Indonesia.
Yeah. Anyway, Marcia, thank you for your information that you often go to Bali, right? Because
I love Bali. I'm coming back.
Yeah. Next time if you come to Bali, just contact me, and then I can consult to give you consultation on the cultures, tradition, unique, because I'm Balinese and I was born in Bali. And I think I have some of my family also live in Australia, Melbourne especially, and Sydney. Okay, so maybe next time you come and let us know, and then we will take care of you there. Okay.
I will. I would love to. I love Indonesians. You guys are amazing people, like a very warm, kind. I had amazing memories in Bali. I love it. Love. The Australians love Bali. We love Bali.
Yeah, especially if you want to have a beauty care, for example, you can contact me, because my daughter is a beauty care doctors. Yeah. Beauty doctors.
Yes, I love it. I want, yes, for sure. We need to keep in touch, for sure. I'll get your contact with Paula.
Yeah, just keep in touch, and then you might ask Desi my contacts. Yeah. So I think a lot of Australians actually come to me asking for the cultures, traditional, tradition, and the uniqueness of Bali. Yeah, you can ask to me. Yeah?
Excellent.
Okay, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to
meet you, Pak.
Marcia, thank you.
Please put me on the list also, Pak. Join Marcia.
Yeah. Bisa Desi, gampang.
Terima kasih.
Bareng-bareng ya ke Bali ya.
Ya, Mbak Diana juga nanti ke Bali menjadi special guest.
Mbak Desi, may ask some question to Marcia.
Sure.
Because the host already pinned my screen, so I said talking. Marcia, wow, it's amazing presentation. I love it. Yes. Yes, Marcia, if we want to be a digital entrepreneur and then you share about how to develop our product in social media, especially in Instagram, do we need to separate between our personal Instagram and the Instagram that we use for the quote-unquote selling our product or service? Because if in personal, so we share anything, not I think is some post is not related with our product. We share our hobby, our family. Do we need to separate the two? Yes, account. And I'm very amazed how you organize your content. You make a calendar. Wow, it's eye-opening for me. Thank you. It's very inspiring.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Marcia. You're welcome. If you want to run as a business, we need to be very organized, as you saw. Now we need to have a calendar, and it's really good. Well, let's answer your question about having two profiles. People always going to be drawn to people. So if you want to run this business, do you talk about your business? Do they hear your voice? Do they see your face on a business profile or not?
Of course, in the first, for example, I want to sell our business related to online course for data analytics, for example. So also I introduce who am I, my professional background, my current career, etc. So
you're gonna have more followers and more success if you put your photo on it and you use your name, and you can keep the business on a side more like and you keep feeding your business is lower, but people always going to follow more you. And then what you do on your personal profile, you're going to have to minimize your personal photos there, much less. Like I don't have Marcia Percival is my personal profile, but it's not because I don't post much of my family in there. But they love to know that is me. Their account is mine. And if they want to know about my product, they're going to speak direct with me. Some people get blown away. They're like, is that you talking to me? I don't believe you're answering me. And I'm like, yeah, it's me. And I send audio. I'll go, that's me. It's my voice here. What do you want to know? You know, and because people love to know they have been taken care from the owner of the business, right? They're going to go, wow, she owns this and she's talking to me. So all of this create a lot of reciprocity, as I was saying before. So what is good is whatever you can give other people to do, like creating design and posters, give them to do. When we're talking about speaking with customers, has to be you, always answering, and therefore it's better your name. You have your own account and not the business account. You're always going to sell more through your personal name, unfortunately.
Okay. Just reconfirm. So it is better if we use our own name because we have credibility in this area instead of we use the name of the company, right?
It would be good if I do something. What I do with mine, I do like this. If you, I think this is this is Messenger. Where is my Instagram here? I use both on mine. Do you think people remember more the name of the company or more your name? What do you think?
I don't know because both is not famous yet.
Yeah. Okay. You can use
my company is more popular than me, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be better. I don't know why I can't get I'm trying to get my Instagram here to show you. Mine, what do you do? My username is Marcia Percival. People need to search from Marcia Percival. How weird that I can't. I'm so sorry. Maybe if I... Hang on a minute. I'm going to go to my presentation. On my presentation, you'll be able to see. Let me go here. Here we go. Got it. So can you see this here? This here is my username. People are going to research from my name and they're going to find me. But look what name I put here. Oh. Did you see the name? It's the name of my company here. And then I put just my first name there. So I do both. We can do this. If people are going to remember your name more, I would advise you to use your name here, the name of the company here, and maybe your nickname, just the first name here. So people feel like, oh, this is her company, but this is her name. I'm going to talk to her. Okay. So that's the difference of username and your name.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else?
Follow your Instagram.
Good. Okay, let's keep in touch then. I'm sorry that I speak in Portuguese, but if you text me inside my Instagram, I answer in English for you. All right?
Thank you. So I think you will gain at least 100 followers after this.
Wonderful. Right. You guys go there, follow me, copy my posts. Like you can get ideas. Wow, she did that post today. She did the other post yesterday. Let's copy, because there is a calendar happening already on my post and you can see that. I also gave my presentation to Academy of Entrepreneurs. You guys can keep it for yourselves and follow through the presentation just to make sure you know. And I wish you all the best, guys. Hope to see you again. You know, the lesson, and I hope I inspired you to become great digital entrepreneurs and selling lots of things online, but most of all, transforming people's lives with your great ideas. Okay?
For sure. Thank you. Thank you very much. I cannot express how much thankful we are. So thank you, Marcia, for your time. This is really, really valuable for us. And I hope you are all well and your family there in Australia. And I hope to see you sometime, somewhere again. So
can I do a stories? Can I show you guys on my Instagram?
Sure, sure.
Am I allowed? Okay, so let me change the view here, put it everybody here. So open your microphones and say hello for me. Look, these are the students of the University of Indonesia. We just look at how many of them, more than how many, 146 students. Thank you so much. Man, they stayed 2 hours here with me. I'm impressed. You guys are so dedicated. Thank you so much. That was so much fun being here with you guys. Thank you. And I hope to see you soon.
Yes. Thank you, Marcia.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Marcia. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Terima kasih, Mbak Diana. Bagus sekali.
Agung, pindah kelas dong ke sebelah. Nggak pernah datang ke kelas saya.
Kemarin saya udah datang ke situ.
Tapi
kan katanya untuk competition, kan?
How do I tag you guys on Instagram? Oh,
okay,
send
good.
me something.
We have our Instagram actually. So I2B Business.
Where is it? Put it here on the comments so I can put on an Instagram.
Yeah, but I think very soon I'm going to, contact you through the Instagram, and then, maybe we can talk more informally.
Okay, idea business. Okay.
I2B Business EU. So, oh, sorry, I missed the EU.
All right, done. I'm posting right now and I'll tag you guys. See you.
Okay,
Bye.
see you.
Bye. Thank you, Masha.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marcia.
Thank you, Marcia. Thank you. Bye.
Have a good evening.
Good evening ya, udah malam dia.
Terima kasih.
Pindah ke ruang sebelah sama saya.